Jess here from Nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. Today I have got swaps. So this weekend, not by the time you watch this it will have happened. This weekend going to a Pootler team retreat, and like every sort of Stampin' Up get together, we make swaps. So these are my swaps that I've made with the last year's in colours that are still current, and it's just a little matchbox box with a little scented candle in them, and I've hand stamped the little wrap and then put a daisy on top. So fairly simple, but actually quite time consuming. I thought, oh yeah, I made one and I went, oh yeah, that's really quick, that's quite cute, that's quite nice, bang them out, won't take long. Yeah, wrong. These took, I think, 4 nights in a row in front of the telly, so you know, quite a lot really. I quite like to get them done in one evening, but you know, didn't happen. So what do we need? Well, we don't need very much for this at all. I've already punched these. So what you need is a bit of cardstock there. That's 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches. The wrap is Whisper White, and that's 5 inches by 1.5. And then you need 2 daisies. I'm using the medium daisy punch, and then the half circle punch just to punch a circle. So what you need to do is stamp this, and I'm using the Artisan Textures, and I'm using that stamp there, and then the blueberry bushel to match the cardstock. Obviously I used 4 of the in colours, but I'm just doing this one to show you because that's what I've got left. So I've done 12 in every colour, which makes 48, and I believe that that's spot on, but I might be wrong. So I'm just randomly stamping this over, and then what I did was I kind of did a second stamp to get a variation of ink colours. It was easier obviously when I did this for real. I did a sheet of A4, so I did 1 in each colour. And then I've got these strips left from the big sheets that I did, because when you cut it out you get a little strip, so I am going to think of something to do with these strips. Right, so that's that done. I'll get rid of that now, and then we need the scoreboard just to do a bit of scoring for this base, and it is just scoring at 1/2 inch on all 4 sides, or if you find it easier you can score at 2 inches on all 4 sides, because I just find it slightly easier than trying to score that end. I score this end. Okay, now the tea lights that I'm using are the ones from Asda. Let me get the packet. So I buy these ones, they're from Asda. These ones are Wild Jasmine, and they are slightly smaller than like the Yankee Candle ones. So if you were doing this, and you need to double check your candle size. There, I've got a Yankee Candle one there. So this is a Yankee Candle one, and although they're the same diameter, as you can see, the Yankee Candle one is a bit thicker, so you just need to adjust accordingly. They're about 3/4 of an inch that you would need for those. I might work out the sizes that you would need. Right, so now let's find my bone folder, and couldn't afford 48 Yankee Candles for everybody, I'm afraid, so we got the Asda ones because they're much cheaper. I think they're about 2.99 for 50. So that's what I call a good price for a swap. Alright, and then take our scissors, and then we're just going to snip up these straight edges and notch out. And I just turn mine, just rotate round, and then you're only getting one on each side. You're not getting too much bulk in one place. I just find that easier. And then I'm just turning, and it just works well for my brain. There we go. And then you can use Tombow, or I'm just going to use Fast Fuse for quickness. And we'll just put some on all these. That was silly. All these tabs. Get rid of that little thing, and then we just match it up. Match up the corners. And that's the box done. And then the candle fits in there quite nicely. And then I took my strip and I butted it to the edge, and then I just folded it over, and then I folded it over that one, and then I folded over that one, and then finally we folded down that one so that the end would meet there. So then I just burnished what I just folded and made sure that they were in fact straight. I was going to do this with DSP, and then I changed my mind at the end. I went, oh, let's do some stamping. And I did experiment. I did one with DSP, and then I did one with stamping, and I actually preferred the way the stamping one looked. Right, so just put a bit of Fast Fuse down that, and that wraps round and goes on there, so it's quite nice and neat. And then for the decoration, I just do my usual curling outside in. Oh, actually I'll leave that on there because it's got sticky. Outside in, and then they curl up really, really nicely. Same on the other one. So this is 48 that I've made, and 2 of these flowers on each. That's like 96 of doing this, and I can tell you, when you've got rheumatoid arthritis in your hands, it hurts after a while, and you have to rest. And then we'll take our little 1/2 inch circle, which has now disappeared, so I'll cut another one. Good way of using up little scraps like that. And then this hurt even more. After 40 odd times of doing it, I just press on it and go round in a circle. Until I form like a dome, like so, to go in the middle. And yeah, that hurt after a while. So then I just got some Tombow and put a blob of Tombow in the middle of the flower, and then I took the other flower and I went in the opposite direction, as I've done loads of times before. and then I just push them together, and I just think that's a really nice effect of a flower, half going one way, half going the other. And then a little blob there, and then just placed it in the middle of my box. And then, because I've made a dome there on my flower middle, I'm going to use a little dimensional there, so it keeps that shape. And that's that. So that's my quick swaps. So I did them in 4 colours. I didn't do them in the 5 colours. I kept the green because I wanted it for Christmas. So there they are. Hope people like them, and I hope you give it a go. Lovely for little tabletop gifts, little party favours, even wedding favours. You can theme it to a wedding colour. Okay, all the details and all the measurements, as usual, will be over on my blog. It should be flashing up there to go and click to it. Please like and subscribe and go and explore some more. See you again soon. Bye.